Hello, welcome back for another video. This one we're going to do a February channel update for 2026. So, one thing that is a good thing that has just transpired in the past couple of days. Basically, at work, I'm not going to take a huge pay cut, and I might sneeze here in a minute. I'm having like a sneezing fit. So yeah, not taking a huge pay cut at work. So that's a good thing. That's not going to affect the channel like I thought it would. So I'd have to just pretty much stop buying stuff, or almost do that. Just cut way back. Um, Fortunately, that's not going to have to happen to the degree that I think it will. Um, so yeah, that's a good thing. I mean, hopefully, I'm able to stay employed where I'm at. Uh, there's some other factors that come into play there. I'm not really going to get into it on here. Um, but if that changes, I'm just looking at it in a positive light to where I'll find something. Yeah, it might pay less, and the hours might be different. But for now, I'm gonna go to a different shift at the current place I work at, so that's gonna affect my output, video output, maybe slightly, maybe allow me more time to make videos because I've noticed working graveyard, I have more, or doing like a split shift into graveyard shift. I have more time to uh, be here at home before work on work days. So it's going to give me more time to make videos. All that really means is I'll probably go from 2 uploads to 4 uploads a week. It just members. I mean, just, sorry, I'm tired. Just depends on, uh, what stuff I have to show or what I want to show that's already been in the collection for a while. Losing my voice here again. Um, so yeah, and my energy levels, that's gonna it's gonna change. Working, um, you know, at night and into the morning, early, kind of early to almost mid morning hours. So we'll see how that goes. I have worked this shift before, the same exact shift at this place. So I know what I'm getting into. I know that it could be hard to sleep at times. I already have that working second shift, so but this is different. So, anyways, just expect the same videos. The album collection videos. I'm gonna redo some of those. Like I said, I have more time to do that now, so I have time to kind of take apart the room and find these things. Um, let's see. On the gameplay side of things, again, I have more time to do gameplay, and I may start recording that. One second, guys. One second. Get some water here. Do I have any left? A little bit. Should be able to do gameplay during the week now. Recorded, anyways. I was already doing playing games during the week before work. A little bit here and there. Nothing really major though. Just something I can pick up and play. Just kind of get a quick fix of a certain game I might be itching for, or nothing like playing a or 7 days or anything that's gonna suck me in, and I could possibly lose track of time and be late to work. So yeah, expect all that. Expect a pickups video here coming soon. I have a lot of stuff to show, and some more packages on the way. One I haven't opened yet because I want to kind of wait for these these next 2 or 3 packages to come in so I can just show them all at the same time. But if I can't do that, I will just put some of that stuff in the pickups video, which I haven't done one of those in quite a while. It's like this cold keeps coming back. I mean, I don't get it. It's really, really weird. Got over it. And then, like 2, 3 days after I got over it, I started feeling sick again, like I had the cold. So I don't know what this is. Could be COVID. Mm. But what else? I probably do a few more food reviews, like candy reviews, on the channel that I do that stuff on. Was glad to be able to pound out a review on the beef jerky, uh, which is quite expensive. I didn't buy it this time. I went to a gas station to load up on quote unquote party supplies or weekend supplies. So, yeah, things are going good once again. So, I mean, I've had my a lot of ups and downs, the first darn near 2 months of the year. So, hopefully that evens out. Really can't take much more of that. It's very time consuming, physically and mentally draining. Um, and it has stopped me from making videos over the years. Got some amiibos coming. Uh, yeah, a few of those. So I'll show those. Some cards, which most of which were shipped kind of late. I mean, half of them. See, I'm really looking forward to those coming. Took them like almost 5 days to ship. Yeah, just getting to the mail system. I was kind of disappointed by that, but whatever. So yeah, adding to the Jurassic Park Kenner Cards collection. The artist for that did those the paintings or drawings for that recently passed away, which is unfortunate. He did other stuff too. I forget what it said on the page on Google or whatever. When you punch in these cards, it'll come up with his name. There were actually 3 or 4 people that worked on those cards, the different artwork for them, which I thought was found very interesting, and I thought it was just one guy. When they mentioned that he passed away, I remember the announcement, but yeah, I'm starting to ramble. Really wish I could bring back those the in-depth looks at albums and stuff. But I don't. There's no free like movie making software that I can think of. Something similar to Windows Movie Maker. Excuse me. So yeah, at one point I was looking to get a replica of a very lifelike looking skull. If I still can get one for a good price, I will. I mean, I got that the skull, resin skull with the 3 skeletons on top. So that kind of wet my whistle for something like that. Contemplated getting a glow in the dark. I think it's like made out of either resin plastic or rubber. It was all green too. Hard to say what the material really was, but it looked very rubbery or plastic like. Like clear, but on the inside the skull was green. Then I opted not to get it because I thought, well, I have enough glow in the dark things. The 2 Boo amiibos and the bobblehead from Fallout 3. Don't want to have too much light in this room when all the lights are off. Not too many glowing things. But yeah, the future of the channel is looking really good right now. As long as I have this stable job. So glad I'm not taking a pay cut. That really relieved my a lot of stress I had on that, and making this move to another shift and get away from certain things. I'm not going to go into that either, but just knowing that all this is going to happen here in a month or 2 is very much a relief. At first I was kind of stressing about it, but just because of the amount of time it'll take for that change to take effect. But we all must be patient for good things that are going to happen in our lives, and just roll with it. really think that's it for now. Just expect, the food reviews on the other channel, pickups videos on this channel, collection videos continuing onward, and a little bit more gameplay footage that I'll be able to record. I don't know. We'll see if it works out during the week, and if for some reason it doesn't, which I don't see why it wouldn't, I'll go back to recording the gameplay footage during the weekends. That's really when I do primarily most of my gaming, anyways. So we'll try it out. Well, that's it for now, guys. Thank you very much for watching over the years, those of you that are my long-term subscribers. And thank you to the people that have stopped by the channel just to view. Maybe you're not going to subscribe, but, maybe you'll like my content enough to watch on a daily or weekly basis. So that's all for now. Again, guys, thank you very much for commenting and subscribing.